All right, now we all know that there's a bit of tension, excitement perhaps in the air as the 2017 school term start off tomorrow in most of our schools around the country. Now, statistics have revealed that there are more and more grade 1 children that are needing occupational therapy as a result of their interaction on a regular basis with modern technology. It's all about screen time. And though, yes, on a certain level, it can be beneficial for your child from an educational point of view, how much screen time is too much screen time? And that's why we've got the expertise of Kerry Wallace, who joins us here. She's an occupational therapist and clinical director at Polka Spot Early Intervention Centre. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Katlejo.
And
really pleasure to be here today.
Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you. I think
Thank you.
We
and
can
you
still say Happy New Year, right?
Absolutely, for the whole of January.
We're inviting your calls and your comments and questions on 083 9133728. We want to focus firstly on tablets and what it is about these tablets that is so appealing to young children. What have you found in your work?
Well, if you walk into our waiting room, there's a sign that says, please, no screens. There's a pile of books. Read to your child. You do something that's... and there are a whole lot of toys and games for the children to play. And I guess the reason why is tablets are so appealing. They're so much fun. They're so bright. The light, you know, flashing lights. And I think sounds, exactly, and immediate gratification. They're really, really very, very popular. And children are just spending more and more time on tablets these days. Instant gratification.
I mean, you think back to the day where you had to read a book and have to wait until the plot actually revealed itself. You had to imagine all of the sounds, all of the colours and the characters, and now it's all just done by a tablet. It's right there. And so how much time do you find that children are spending on tablets every day, for instance?
Well, I did do a little bit of research, and unfortunately there's not a lot of research about what happens in South Africa. So we don't really know, but I think, you know, we are following a worldwide trend. And in the States, what they're saying is children under the age of 2 are spending an hour or 2 watching screens.
An hour or 2?
I know, it's really frightening, because that's the part of your life when actually your brain is developing. And our brains develop as a result of experiences and experiencing our worlds, our interactions with our parents, our interactions with things, crawling under things, climbing over things. I mean, that's really when our brains start to develop. So very, very worrying. And then the 3 to 5-year-olds are spending a lot more than that. Yes, no, certainly.
But obviously this is something that kind of trickles down from the parents as well, because the parents get the device and then the child gets their hands on it. So why are parents allowing their children to spend more and more time, screen time?
Well, I suppose there are a couple of reasons. You know, parents today are really busy, and most parents...
Stressed.
Absolutely, and have, I mean, often most parents work, you know, so that's a grave concern. And they come home and they're tired. So... you know, a screen is a babysitter. So instead of, you know, spending a bit of time with your child in the bath and playing, or once they've had their bath, quickly bath them, get them, have to get dinner ready. So, you know, it's a problem. So instead, maybe it would be a whole lot better than plonking them in front of a screen. Bring them into the kitchen and let them help you prepare the dinner. Chat to them about their day. I think that's one of the things.
Tell you what, we're going to keep our lines open and we ask you to engage with us on 083 9133728. A question I want to ask Kelly when we come back is the fact that a lot of these apps that come with these devices are always marketed as being educational and they're beneficial. But to what extent are they really actually beneficial to your child? We'll answer that question and more when we come back with our chat with occupational therapist Kerry Wallace. Stay tuned to your Feel Good Breakfast Show.